Hi everybody, welcome to Emily and Me. This video is going to be just a little showcase on the new Galaxy S20 Plus that I got and will be using to create future content. So the S20 Plus is brand new. It's part of the S20 line that just came out a few weeks ago. Of course, all the media hype and everything's over the S20 Ultra, but really for video, I don't think that's the best. The autofocus seems to have a problem with it, and it's really just for, I would say, if you really want to zoom. But one reason I did go with S20 Plus versus even I considered the iPhone 11 Pro Max was this feature right here, which is live focus video. And you can see basically it keeps Emily there in the focus to center, and the rest of the area around her is blurred out, giving it a nice sort of depth of field focus that you would normally have to get on a DSLR camera and some lenses to create that. Now, of course, it's not perfect because it's not a lens. It's not done by lenses. It's digitally done. So you have to kind of play with it and see what you're going to get. As you can see, Emily is pretty much here in focus. And, it looks not too bad. Now, coming up in the next little bit, you'll see Emily and her mommy. And they are also pretty good in focus. They're fairly close. You need to be fairly close to the subjects in order to make it work. And as you can see, some of it, sometimes it doesn't work so great. I mean, in the first shot you saw, I actually had it scaled down. It lets you basically pick between a scale of 0 up to 7. I believe this part here is also, the last one was at about a 5. The first one was about a 3, and this one is also a 3. And the last one, you could see that there was some too much blurriness on the picture. Are outside of the subject, and even some parts that are very close to the subject. It was really blurry. And this one's a little bit better, so you can see Emily's there, and everything else is blurred in the background around her. And she's actually pretty good in focus. But this is again scaled down to 3. I think that in terms of the scale, if you go up to like a 5 or 6 on this scale, sorry for the shakiness there, a little bit of shake, you're going to get too much of the subject even starting to blur if they're moving around or there's other things close to them, because the camera essentially is using its AI programming and its software to blur out everything it thinks that shouldn't be in focus. And that can get a little tricky when it's the software doing it. It kind of creates a little sort of mask or something around the subject, in this case Emily in the center, and then it tries to blur everything else out. So it's software created. So yeah. One of the other downsides I would say to this is the fact that it only will record in 1080p, which is of course not too bad if you're just watching on a cell phone. So that's something that you want to keep in mind too. It's not doing in 4K video, so that's also perhaps a limitation for some people. But all in all, I'd say it's a pretty good feature to have, and we'll be bringing a lot of videos, hopefully, with the live focus, and that's going to be, some new interesting angles of Emily and me, and we'll see it hopefully in the next little while. If you're seeing this right around now, it's March of 2020. Just want to acknowledge that we're going through a bit of a crisis with the health system. So make sure that you take care of yourself, take care of those around you, take care of your neighbors, as they might need help as well to get through this. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you soon in some of the next videos. Wave your...
Bye! Bye-bye!
Subscribe to my channel.